What's up, everybody? This is Duke Boy coming to y'all. This is my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now or as soon as this video is over. The topic of the day is the disoriented family structure that is not only in the African American community, but in all races, in all communities. And we want to try to, it's a crisis. We want to try to get a hold of it, get a handle on it, and see if we can make some changes. Everything takes time, but we have to start somewhere. And what better time is that to start? You know, it's about to be summertime. A lot of people are about to be gathering during the Memorial Day holidays, during the 4th of July in July, you know, and that's just a lot of holidays and birthdays coming up. And it's always good to get together with family during those times. And more so because, you know, we don't have, you never know the day, the time, the hour when we're going to pass on, you know, because as you can see, there's a lot of death going on around, and we don't want to go to our grave, you know, knowing that we could have had a stronger, you know, family tie. And I just remember growing up when families was more family oriented. We came together doing all types of events. We came together. The family structure was just strong, you know, all the way from the kids, you know, from the babies all the way up until granddaddy and grandmothers, you know. And we need to get back to that because it's important not only to us, but to our future, you know, to the little kids growing up, you know, because you can see how things have went so far off track, you know, with the kids nowadays. They growing up with the teens, and we contribute to that by not raising them in a way, not keeping them around family structure, not having those role models within the family, whether they was mothers and aunts and uncles and grandmothers and granddaddies and grandfathers and great-great-grandfathers, there to teach them certain things, certain morals and principles and values, to instill those things inside their character as they're growing up. So with us not being gathered together like that, they're not being nourished, and they're not receiving that love, that knowledge, that wisdom, that understanding that they need to take themselves to the next level in life. So I'm just saying, we have to start somewhere. And, you know, you can comment if anybody have any bright ideas or anything that you think is a good thing, what families should do nowadays. You know, tap in, make your comment. I'll respond to it. Everybody will be able to see it. And let's get started. Let's get to work. It's a long process. It's going to take time. It's not going to be a thing that can be done overnight because there's layers and layers of things that people are holding on to that need to let go. And you know, even myself, you know, I'm not talking about nobody else's. I'm talking about myself, as well as anybody that feel like they haven't been participating or continuing that tradition, that bond, you know, in the family, in their family. So with all of that being said, you know, we're not promised tomorrow. None of us. You know, I can die right now. Anybody can just pass away right now, natural causes of anything. And we don't want to go to our final resting place not taking the time out to try to put forth an effort to iron out certain wrinkles, to be able to, you know, because it's not just for the one it's for both parties on both ends, you know. And if anyone feel like they've been violated, disrespected, it need to be a dialogue. It need to be a discussion had, you know, between those individuals so they can iron out them wrinkles themselves. And that's how you start it. That's how it starts. And it's a ripple effect. It's a domino effect. You know, once people see that some people in the family have moved on and allowed whatever it was, whatever division it was that was separating them from dealing with each other, from showing a certain kind of love for each other. Once certain other families see that those people have bonded back together, it's going to encourage them to want to come forth and bond with whoever they're not vibing with within the family. I know it's a different day and time, but that's not a good excuse not to put forth the effort to create a strong bond within the family structure, to bring the family structure back together. Because if we don't, who else is? And things will just continue to get further and further and further apart, where there won't be any hope whatsoever. Right now, there's still some hope. You know, as long as there's people roaming the earth with love within their hearts, that's willing to make an effort to strengthen those family ties, then there is hope. And I remember how many of the grandmothers, you know, everybody goes to grandmother's house on the holidays, on special occasions, or just to see grandmother and meet up, you know, and grandmother and grandfather, and meet up there, you know, and have cookouts, you know, eat, have a good time, play music, whatever it is what families do when we get together. You know, we have to get back to that, having some good old-fashioned fun, you know, and it's necessary. It's highly necessary that we continue to make an effort. We can't just give up, because when you give up, you not only give up on the other people in the family, but you give up on yourself as well, because it's all a connection. It's connected like a chain, and it's a lot. It's gonna be some work, but we can get it done. You know, it's possible. Anything is possible that we put our minds to. So, like I said, once again, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to keep these topics coming, and make your comments. You know what I'm saying? I'll comment back, you know, and we'll keep this thing going. You know, we all in this together. Peace.